Hello everyone, my name is Jack TechnoP, and welcome back to yet another chill stream. Today I believe it is chill stream 8. I don't know how many more of these we're going to do. You know, I like doing them personally. I really think they provide a lot of room for me to talk and speak to you guys about a lot of personal things. I feel like it provides a lot of personal knowledge about myself, but not in like an intrusive way. I leave it vague to where it's not like doxing myself of everything I've ever done, but it's still a way to keep people interested. So I feel like I do that pretty successfully. I don't think I'm doxing myself. I just like to leave my, like where I live specifically out of it. To get off that subject, because like I said, nah. But anyways, I just really wanted to do another chill stream today. That's usually how they start. I just feel like I want to do one, and then all of a sudden I load up everything and do it. So yeah. God, I want to keep myself like middle, but at the same time, I don't want to like get rid of my light entirely. That is a problem. Give me a minute. Yeah, I'll just sit back like this. Okay. Making sure I'm just getting comfy. And yeah, we're gonna do some just chilling talking. No clue what I'm gonna talk about though. It's usually how most of these streams go. However, it's fine. But we ended up filling up 2 hour mark somehow. So let's see. What's some stuff that happened recently? So I have an Android emulator on my computer. I'm not afraid to say it because like the owners of Bandai will come hunt me down. But I use it for Legends and Dokkan Battle, or Dragon Ball Legends and Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I use it for both of those games mainly because I don't have an iPhone that works anymore. I mentioned in the previous stream it sits right over there and is a brick. Turns on, but the screen don't. So I have to just touch it to find out how to screen pair it, which I did actually do a couple times to my other laptop that is sitting on the ground right now in a box. So if I really wanted to, I can get into it. The point is, I was like, nah, I don't want to do this every time I want to log into Dokkan, so I got my account off of it, and also Legends. So I just put my account on. I'm pouring some root beer into a... Again, we don't got cups right now, so we got water bottles. So I'm not going to drink that of the 2-liter, because I'm not an animal. Anyways, my dog passed away almost about a year ago, I'd say. And to be honest, I really only had one good picture of her. I'm playing Trove in the background like usual, but I only had one good picture of her. And said picture was on my phone. I got it off of it and I posted it on my Instagram, and I put it on there as like a, rest in peace kind of thing. Well, it's been a while, and I realized, hey, there's some other people in the family that really would like to see a picture of her, even, and don't have one, because I barely even had one. So it's not because we didn't take pictures of her, it's just we didn't, it would be more stuff like I'd put stuff on my story, and then it would just disappear after that. So, I mean, I took pictures, you know what I mean? But anyways, didn't have much. I had a lot of videos I posted to my Snapchat story that saved into my memories, because Snapchat occasionally does that. And I had like a good at least 4 videos that are like 30 seconds in length of her running around, barking, stuff like that. And I know someone who wants to see those, so I went ahead and finally installed Snapchat, even though I saw no purpose of it, because Instagram does everything the same as way. I used to be big on Snapchat to talk to friends. Now and use Instagram because I could also use it on my computer, unlike Snapchat. So, but now they have a way, and I also want to get those videos off. I went ahead and downloaded it, and one video is exported so far, but some of the BlueStacks sucks sometimes when it comes to actually downloading stuff, so, and exporting stuff, so it's hard to export the memories off of Snapchat onto my computer. But I'm gonna get it done. Even then, I could still show them on Snapchat using my computer, but anyway, either way, it works just fine. But I also can't find where the videos download to from BlueStacks onto my computer. I can't find the folder, because every time I open up the folder for the gallery while I'm in there, it takes me straight to my camera roll, which, yes, that's what I'm looking for. But there's only pictures, so I don't know what folder the videos are going into, but I'll figure it out eventually. I don't know. I need to shave. That'll be fine. Maybe tomorrow. I don't got anything to do for the next 2 days. You might see a couple more chill streams pop up. I'm not going to be doing much for the next few days, but... So what I'm doing right now in the background is I'm currently trying to level up Bard. I was doing Vanguardian before, but now I'm doing Bard, so yeah. I also, in my free time, will just go mine some Primordial Flame, because I'm still thinking about picking up that Jester outfit for Bard. Not really sure. So something I wanted to mention as well, I was watching a video on old school D&D, like the classic D&D, and I heard that Bard was one of the most complex classes, if not the complex class of old school D&D. Don't quote me on that, I was quoting a YouTuber who said it. Playing Trove. This class is really hard for me to. I mean, I can't wrap my head around it. Um, there's a lot of complexity to its like main ability for your background noise. I don't live alone. Sorry about that, but it's fine. Uh, anyways, there's a lot of complexity to its like arsenal, like its main move. Besides just like throw a grenade that explodes and then do a backflip that think makes me invincible for like a good uh, 30 seconds. Someone just logged on. I don't know who the hell they are. But they're on my friends list is why I'm confused. Who is it? Oh, I know who it is. Someone randomly added me as a friend, I think. Or this might be someone else and I'm just dumb. But someone randomly added me while I was primordial flame hunting and just went, we're friends now. And I was like, I just ignored it. I didn't hit accept, but I didn't hit deny either, so it just kind of just sits there. It might be them. But, I want to play, I might play some Resident Evil 4 later on stream. Switch up the games a little bit because I'm not really, like I said, I do all this free time grinding in my free time, and it's not something I like to focus on, but usually when actually playing the game and not just mining, I like having music on in the background, and obviously I can't play copyrighted music during the stream, and also I wouldn't be talking much during said stream if I'm trying to just jam out to tunes, so, I don't know. What's the other thing? I just need to get him to level 10, like, really, because then I can equip, like, anything Shadow and under, and so that's all I'm worried about. Well, there was something else I was going to mention. Oh, 2 days. On Tuesday, the 25th. Technically tomorrow, but it's because this is after 1 a.m. or 12. This is after midnight of the 23rd. However, for me, it's not really the next day until I either see the sun rising or I go to sleep. So, I still consider this to be the 23rd. However, this is technically the 24th. So technically tomorrow, the Dead by Daylight stream is going to go on, but I still see this as 23rd. Even though the video for this will also still say the 24th, because whenever I upload it, I just look at whatever the day says on the bottom of my laptop. Or the bottom right of it. So yeah, it'll be fine. But yeah, 25th is when the Pinhead voice lines should be added. Also, new wiggle system and a few other changes to other things that I actually I'm not really care about it until I see it. One thing I wish they'd still add, being a Nemesis main, as well as, well, Pinhead and Doctor, and I've played all the other killers, and the only one I can't really wrap my head around yet is Blight. And that's because I just haven't gotten used to the power rushing. And I don't own Trickster, Spirit, or the Artist, or Plague, I don't think. So besides those ones, I've played all the other killers, and I'm not the best, but I mean, I got some kills with them. Anyways, because I like playing Killer more than Survivor personally, but Survivor's fun with friends. Where I'm going with this, though, being mainly a Nemesis main, it went Doctor then Nemesis when he dropped, because immediately I was like, yes. Actually, this will bring up something we can talk about as just all of us can talk about, because I want to hear some of your guys' opinions on something, but I wish, if you know anything about Dead by Daylight, Nemesis, or specifically Nemesis in Dead by Daylight, he has 3 mutation tiers with this tentacle strike he has out of his hand. It makes it slightly longer, I believe, every time it grows bigger, and then after the second one it breaks pallets. The 3rd mutation rate does, in my opinion, absolutely nothing, except he has more range, and I think it might deploy a little bit faster. Oh, and the tentacle actually doesn't do damage, it just infects them every time as well, but that's all tiers. I personally believe that if you get to 3rd mutation rate, which is very high, again, by the way, it's like, you gotta be playing the game for a little bit before you can get that. There's some ways to get it to go up fast, but not like, you're not gonna get to 3 within the first, like, 2 minutes of the game, usually. Unless survivors are just really, really bad at not getting hit by that. Well, maybe not 2 minutes. Maybe it's a little bit fast. I don't know. I haven't really ever timed it, but I really think the 3rd rate should actually do damage. Like, injuring at least. Maybe not be able to knock down, but definitely injure. I feel like that should be a thing that should be in place. I don't know why it isn't, personally. Because if it's a strong strike, I don't see why it doesn't do damage. I have no reason to ever get it to 3. Once I get it to 2, if I get it to 3, it's just purely because I'm trying to hit people across from pallets. Like, that's the only time it ever comes in handy. I don't actively seek zombies. If I see one occasionally, I'll bop them, because they're usually, sometimes they'll come in clutch. I do like that they do come in clutch sometimes, but they're never useful to me most of the time. Like, I've had good moments with them, but I really think, and I'll always say this, I really think the third-rate mutation strike should actually do damage. Because he's already a powerhouse anyways, give him a little bit more power. I don't think it would break the meta or anything. If you're playing Nemesis, you're going to be... There's no reason people would start, like... If you're already playing Nemesis, it gives you a huge buff, and it might bring some more people into it that already aren't. I don't know. So the thing I wanted to mention with you all, if you know anything about... Well, first you had to know knowledge about Dead by Daylight, and also maybe who Nemesis is for that part, but the thing I want to bring up is, do any of you know... This is going more mainly to the Resident Evil side, about the Resident Evil movies with, I don't know how to say her name correctly, I think it's Mila Yankovic? Anyways, she's the main character, in I think there's 6 of them, all 6 of the movies. However, the second one, I think it's the second one, if not, it's the third one, but I guarantee, I'm 900% sure it's the second one. They go to Raccoon City, which is one of the places in the Resident Evil games, because the movies are based on the games. Some of them do it pretty loosely, some of them do it pretty directly. The character's pretty consistent, though. They have Nemesis in the movies. He's really shorter and less bulkier. I mean, they make him kind of look... You can tell it's a guy in a costume, is what I mean, like, or a suit. And not like a... I don't know the exact size of Nemesis, but, like, I'm assuming, like, 14 feet, 12 feet tall, like, big motherfucker with a rocket launcher. I think he has a rocket launcher for, like, a second in the movie. Point is, do you think that adaptation was bad? Also, they had a different backstory for him, a slightly different backstory. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, but it's the guy main character from the first movie that ends up living, because main character, she lives, and then there's a guy main character that escapes with her, and he becomes Nemesis, unlike in the video games, where I don't think it's anyone that's actually important, it's just that he shows up and he's just a big guy. Do you think that was a bad adaptation for how the movies went anyways with everyone? Not everyone. There wasn't a single character that was spot on. I personally don't think it was that bad. And also, this is going to be a little bit controversial because I might be a little bit biased about it, but that's actually how because I only knew about 4 when I was younger. I knew there was games before it. I just knew nothing about them, so I didn't know who Nemesis was at the time. I mean, I knew who he was through the movie. Oh my god, he basically kind of has the same... He's way more prominent in the video games, but, like, in that specific game he's in, but I didn't know who he was before that. But I liked it in the movie. I thought it was really cool. And I still never learned about the game until 7 came out. Like, that's when I started revisiting all the games, and I was like, I've even seen a little bit of 5, now that I think about it, because I saw 4 and 5. A little bit of gameplay with both, but... When I was younger, I mean. But, yeah, I just didn't know who he was. It's funny, because I've seen a little bit of 5, I knew who the Executioner that's in, like, the 4th or 5th movie, I knew who he was because of the 5th game that was played, but I had not seen anything about the 2nd or 3rd game, because no one I knew that I saw play it, because it was the same person, played it, and I was just didn't know. Also, the remakes didn't exist back then, which I want to get one day, because, well, 1, I'd have all the games then, and then 2, or besides 1, but I think 1 is a remake too, and I'd be fine with getting the remakes. I know there's some stuff that was cut out, which pisses me off so bad. I hate it when things are cut from... I'm fine when things are updated, and I'm fine when things are added, but I don't like it when anything's cut, you know? That always bothers me when I hear a game gets remade. I'm like... I'm a very much... not a completionist, what's it called? I'm not a perfectionist either, but I'm like... I like... Well, maybe it is a little bit of perfectionism. I'm not like a big perfectionist, but at the same time, I like things to be complete when I get them. For example, if I get a game, I want to get every game in the franchise and also all the DLCs for said game. Now that's over time, not just at once. Like, I didn't just go out and buy like all the Elder Scrolls games at once. Actually, I did for Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. That's because they were in a combo pack for $30 on Steam during a sale. So yeah, I did do that. But then, like, for example, Fallout, I slowly assembled all the games over the course of, like... Let's see, I got 4. Slowly bought up all the DLCs for that individually. Then I remember getting 3. Game of the Year edition, because of how it is on Xbox One and 360. and then New Vegas, and then I just got 76 with like the premium edition you can get without getting any physical items. Tricentennial edition, that's the one I got. And then I went ahead and got 1, 2, and yeah, 1, 2, and I think Fallout Tactics on my computer for free, because I think they're free on Bethesda, the Bethesda launcher, so I think that's pretty neat. So slowly over time, I will gather all of them. For example, in the Resident Evil stuff, or when I started getting back into Resident Evil, I bought 7 with all the DLCs, and then when 8 dropped, I got 8. But between 7 and 8, they did a deal for 4, 5, and 6 of Resident Evil. All the DLCs, the entire game, for like $15. Like, it was really cheap. Considering 4 alone, I know for a fact is $15. I don't remember actually how much it is. I might have said it in a previous stream, right after I got it. But anyways, it's pretty good. Whenever like the 2 remakes individually each like cost $30 a piece. On a good day. I don't know how much they are right now, but... And then I don't know about the first game. I think it's 20. So I'd have to pick those up eventually as well, but I don't know. That's why I was so hyped that there was a Resident Evil 4 outfit for Leon, because I didn't know he was from a different game, one, at the time when I played it when I was younger. When I was younger, I know it now. And then whenever he came to Dead by Daylight, but I also didn't know much about his Resident Evil. I think it's 2 he's in. Because 3's Jill, right? See, that's about how much I know. Like, But anyways, what was I gonna say? I was going down the line of like... Oh yeah, I was gonna mention how 8 came with, Hold on, I can go to my games and apps real quick. I want to see this. Resident Evil 8 came out with Reverse, which is like apparently like a co-op game where you can play as different characters from the Resident Evil series, like zombies, or bioweapons, I think they're what they're called in the game, and then people, just regular people with guns, and I think if you die you become one of the bioweapons. Like Nemesis and Jack Baker, I've seen be 2 of them. However, they had a beta before I got the game. I was kind of sad I missed out on the beta, because it was supposed to come out like months ago and be playable as a full game, but it still has had nothing to do with it, like, at all. I really hope they still release that, because that sounds like a really neat concept. I don't know. I didn't hear too many negative things about it from memory. I just want to see what like it's gonna be like. I don't know. Hope it's cool when it comes out, if it ever does come out. If it doesn't, nah. Not the end of the world. Still gotta play 8. Speaking of 8, I wonder if there's ever gonna be any DLC for 8. There was a few pieces of DLC for 7. And I'd be really excited for, like, you know, just anything extra. I don't know if they could really squeeze in anything, but I feel like there could be a couple things they might be able to add. And I'd get it, like, not just because of the completionist thing, but I just really liked 8. It gave me 4 vibes and 7 vibes, which I feel like it was definitely a lot less scarier than 7, because it was a little bit more loose. Like, the horror was so unbelievable that it just didn't get to me, you know? But also, I know there's still some people who got, like, scared by it, and also there's some jump scares in it, like... God damn, I think I played... Yeah, I played all of 8 on stream. I played all of 8 on stream, and it was interesting. I was gonna do that with 4, but then I didn't have a headset like this one at the time, so I ended up playing a little bit through it. That's why I'm not gonna actually be showing it on screen whenever I do load it up here in a bit. 4 is a good game. Not good at it, but it is a good game. I think there's... I'm gonna try and get... Because I remember when I was younger, seeing the person that was playing it got what's called the Infinirocket, or he called it that, I don't know if it's... But basically it's a rocket with infinite ammo. And I'm gonna try to see. I think you gotta beat the story mode 3 times, or campaign 3 times to get it, or the whole game 3 times. I wanna try doing that. I wanna try getting that. That's a goal of mine. I could try 100%ing it with, like, achievements. I don't know, what all would I have to do? Because I already know the whole story and everything. I wouldn't be spoiling myself. I just remember there's some, like, stuff that I remember watching that I know I haven't gotten to yet, and I'm, like, dreading when I do have to get to it, because I know what I was seeing. It was not fun to watch. Okay, let's see what we got. Club? Would the official club know what it is? Progress, okay. Okay, wait, can I see ones I don't have? Because I see ones I do have. Okay, ones I have not gotten yet. Defeat the village chief in battle, okay. Turn the tables on Vertigo, the right hand of Salazar, defeat Salazar. I remember Salazar. Krauser, not Krauser. Sadler. Clear the game in the highest difficulty. God damn it. Okay, maybe we're not 100% to go, or maybe I still can. It's called dedication, man. Acquire all the bottle caps. Acquire all the costumes. Oh yeah, there's costumes. Is this like a gangster outfit I remember for Leon? Oh, Trove just completely got closed. Okay. That sucks. I don't know, I might not do that on stream. I don't want to be showing like a bigger game like that without showing like actual stream. I'm bending down to get more soda, by the way. Just like you guys see me like bending down. I don't want to be just doing it at random. I don't know. I feel like I think I could stream it like where I'm at. I think it'd be fine. It's just I feel like at first it'd be weird to just stream a random part, jump like, hey, I lost all the footage. Not really. I just didn't record it because I didn't have a microphone to actually record it with. And I didn't want to just do silent gameplay. There's other channels for that. Now, if that's what y'all want, that's what y'all want. But I like being a part of it. You know what I mean? Like vocally, being a part of it. Use that amount of cream in that is just filling up the bottle. Okay. Cheers. Not bad, not bad. Oh, for those of you wondering why I have 2 liters constantly in my room, it's just because when my uncle gives them, he brings them in here. Because when I get home, he shows that I got them, and I just keep forgetting to put them in the fridge. I don't know. Only negative thing I see with it is I'm more inclined to drink it because it's right there. That and, actually, no, that's about it. I just feel like I want to drink it more because I know it's like I don't have to get up to go get it. Definitely, like, definitely keep waters in your room, but, like, don't keep 2 liters in your room unless you have, like, a mini fridge. To which, then, I mean, you do you. I mean, I can't stop you, but just personally, I kind of think just be a good idea. Don't do it. So they added a new thing in Trove where, I mean, it's not a new thing. He's been in the game for a while, but there's a dragon called Luxion, and he... Hold on, I'm reading. You motherfucker. Okay, I can't buy it, but he added a, Oh, okay. He added a thing where they can... You spend dragon coins if you just have a shit ton of dragon coins you're not using, which I don't know why you wouldn't be using them, but if you do need to, you can get those, you can spend them in his shop and he'll have random things. They added Despoiled Divinity, which if you've heard me say things about Despoiled Divinity before, that's the thing that allows you to buy costumes. Specific costumes, like they're specifically Despoiled Divinity costumes, you know, for, like, in the game. But, as I was saying, though, that's the method of getting them, is getting that, like, that's like 6 a week, and it takes 4 to craft a costume, or it's 5 a week, I think. So, you'd never really get enough, but anyways, I was going back to see if I can get more, because I don't want to grind them. I mean, I already grinded them, but I want to get a costume for each class of the game. All of them are amazing, in my opinion, except Dino Tamers, because they don't change the dinos, but I think I've already went over that in a stream already, so we're not going to go back into that, but... one day. Oh, there was something else I ended up doing that I keep forgetting I have now. There's a rocket ship mount called the F4ST, I believe. So fast is what it's called. However, I've gotten it the equivalent of 8 times. And how I keep getting it is out of the Troves of Wonders, the thing that lets you get, like, the $24 million mount, or 24 million flux mount. And the problem with that is, if I keep getting that instead, and I'm filling up the whole bar, by the way, that means I bought like 100 of the chests, and then got that as a reward, that's not too good. So, I know what I'm going to try and grind up for. I am going to grind up for on Trove, because I'm not doing Resident Evil 4. I changed my mind. I'll do that in my own free time. I'm going to go and get a good old-fashioned, hold on, I'm going to put the fast mount in a chest. It's not even worth like 4 flux, or 4k flux, so it's not that good. Last time I checked, it was really cheap. I'm going to go ahead and go to get... So I was going to do a thing where I was going to try and get all of the buyable dragon eggs, or not all of them, just the ones I kind of wanted, and there were some that were cheaper that I went ahead and already picked up. So they're just sitting in my chest, because I already have 3 diamond dragon eggs, and then I have 400 diamond dragonite just sitting out, which I figured out there's another use for. Apparently you can make light and dark chaos vaults using that. So, I mean, I have 400, so I got plenty, but... And then I don't need to spend any more on actual dragons, because I already have the 3 diamond dragon eggs I need, which I got all out of chests. I think I crafted the first one and got the last 2 in the same week, which is when I started the Trove grind. I think it was before streams, though. That was like the day before I started streaming when I was doing it. The specific one I want to get, or the last one I want to get, for now anyways, because I just love it, I just love the idea of it, is the Draco-Lantern. It's like a Jack-O-Lantern, but it's a dragon, so it's Draco-Lantern. I just love the play on words there, and I've seen it once in a hub lobby. I'm not going to look it up. I want to be surprised when I get it. Or if I see it again, I'd be fine with that. But I want to get that one, that egg, and then work to obviously hatch it eventually. So that's what I'm going to work up towards. It's like 200, no. Yeah, no, it's like 200,000 right now, 250,000. And that's about as much as 1 credit pouch. And also I'm starting to just sell 500 for 50k in the marketplace, because I'm not doing my cheap grind anymore. Because 500 for 50k definitely sells a lot faster. A considerable amount faster. So it's just a little bit longer to grind up, but it's not that bad. So instead of blowing them on Troves of Wonder, because I've done that 3 times now, so 150k basically, and that's how I got the fast prototype rocket, I'm going to go ahead and actually put it to good use. Or not good use, but just something else I want to do that's a guaranteed something I'm going to get good out of it, so, because I know what I'm getting. Also, is there any for sale right now? Because I can just check real quick while I'm trying to get this lantern, because I currently can't spell Drac right. Oh shit, it's 350k. Okay, well, still, I need to get it while it's that cheap, because who knows, because there's another one for 400k right there. So I need to get it while it's that cheap, buy it, and then just be done with it. A long-term goal I can make it for 2 million flux, which would be a lot, but I did actually grind that. Doing the math, I grinded a little over that to get Bard Vanguardian unlocked. So over time I can do it, but definitely not all at once, because I've already done it and shown I've done it. There's a Heckbug Monarch. Apparently Heckbug is from another game that Treon Worlds made that was bought by Game Ago, I think. Anyways, they did an in-game event with Trove, where if you played that game, I think it was called Defiance, if you played that game, you got rewards out of it, and that was one of them. But I didn't do it, because I don't think I was playing Trove at the time, and also probably wasn't going to go that far to get that item. Anyways, it's a big mount, so I want it. It's like as big as the Dreadnought one, and uses the same skeleton animation rig for it, and I really want it, because for a while I was using it with my Rabbit Tomb Raiser, until I got a rabbit mount. And I also seen there's a rabbit ally you can get, but I can't find where it is. I can't figure out the name of it, and I can't figure out what to look up in the store for it to buy one, to complete the little thing I got going. Because I made a Chubby Bunny one that just bounces. I don't remember if I crafted it or if I bought it, but I did one of them. I think I crafted it. There's also a Draco-like costume I want to make for, it's about 50k flux to do. In the Chaos Crafter. I was a little bit low on Chaos cores though, because I spent them all in... There's, you know that Luxion dragon I just mentioned that you can get Despoiled Divinity from? This time around he's here? Yeah, I ended up spending all of my Chaos cores on the dragon below him on something, and wasn't worth it. I don't even remember what I got out of it, but it was not worth it. Oh, I remember, I was trying to get gem boxes, and I ended up buying the same gem box twice by accident. So one of them was a waste of 15 chaos cores, but I had 60, so it was fine. But one of them I did waste. So I think I'm literally one chaos core off, and the only way to get those is to get them out of chaos chest. I don't have any chaos chests right now. I could go get some with some luck, but that'll be a bit, so. Excuse me, back to primordial flame mining. I wish I could have a face cam while streaming on Xbox, because if I could, I would just do that, and then we could do occasionally some trove streams and stuff. But for now, this is what we got going. It's fine. I'm on fire. I jumped straight into lava there. It's fine. $123. Womp womp. Because that is way too little. Because it's not 500, and I need 500 to get the equivalent of 50k. I'd only have to do this 6 times though, so no, I know 7 times because 350k. So I only have to do this 7 times. I had to get 3,500. Primordial flame, then sell it all on the market, and then bam, done. Individually with 500 each, though, I don't know if people would be willing to pay that much for it. I mean, I know there is a guy I know that will, if I can catch him, but I'm not waiting that long. The 500 deal for 50k works pretty fast, so I'll just do that. So, I was talking to Misty the other day about, well, no, here, I should start from the source. Well, no, I was talking to her about this, so what I'm about to say, this is what I was talking to her about. She's not really big on this, but I was only doing it because my friends were big into them for a bit. I have, like, a good amount of, like, a lot of the friends there in the D&D group chat for that kind of stuff, and also a few friends from school just are really big into musicals. So I tried a few of them out, and I don't dislike them. Like, they're not really my kind of thing. But because I like being able to, like, the only one that I was able to, like, and don't grab torches. It's just, I prefer being able to, like, I don't like a lot of things where I can't actively, it's hard to visualize for me, because I feel like there's missing parts by not actually going to Broadway itself and seeing the musical, like, actually be acted out. So, like, example, I was about to mention Hamilton being one that I watched. I only watched, or listened/watched 3. I watched the Disney Plus version of Hamilton, because I knew it would be easier to, like, focus on and me to get. Also, I'm a history nerd, so it was kind of interesting. I didn't dislike any of them at all, by the way. It also helped one of them I knew the source material for, so I kind of got what was going on, and it was the Beetlejuice one. And then there was another one that was called Dear Evan Hansen that a friend recommended. It was Isaac who recommended that one. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I gave them a listen. Misty's not really big into them, just the idea of it in general. She's just like, it's not really my kind of thing. She's not, like, super against it. Like, she doesn't just hate people that like them. She's just like, not my thing, personally, but, you know. And I kind of agree, but I'm not, like, I got a couple songs from a few of them on my playlist. Damn you. Damn you all. And you know who you are, who I'm talking to. They're earworms. Anyways, is that still a term? Is that the right term for saying it? Is earworm the term? Anyways, damn you. Not that they're bad. I liked them. There's a couple I liked. And apparently, like, by listening to those, I remembered, wait a minute, there's some movies I watched that were musicals, which I know they're not, like, I don't think you're able to compare. Or are you allowed to compare? I'm not big on the musical community, so I don't know if it's, like, okay to compare movie musicals to like, Broadway musicals, but, like, for example, movie musicals I'd seen, like, obviously, like, Footloose was one of them, and then, which I'd barely only seen a little bit of. I don't think I've actually seen the full movie sitting through it all, but I have seen Hairspray, the movie Hairspray, which I feel like that's a little bit of a comedy, so I don't know if that's, like, an insult or not, but I don't know this kind of thing. I'm not trying to actively insult people. Look, if you don't like that I enjoyed something, you kind of just need to just stop. Like, I'm just saying I enjoyed it, you know? And that's other kinds of musicals that I apparently have already heard. There's the only thing else I can think of was one time. So I had a Shrek DVD because I was just a cool kid, I guess. But no, I'm just kidding. But for real though, whenever I was younger, I'd look through the DVD menus and like special features of like every DVD I had when I was bored. And one of the things I found in the Shrek DVD was Shrek the Musical. They had special features from it to where they'd play a couple songs from it, and I'd listen to a couple of them. And I never thought that'd like ever come up again, ever be relevant in my life again. However, for my advisory teacher slash seminar teacher for my high school, she was the music teacher, or one of the two. Her husband was the other one, who was the actual band teacher. So I heard her in her office just listening to music, and I recognized the song, and I was like, where have I heard this song before? I actually know this song. It's really specific. It's not like just like a pop song or something. It's like a specific song that I've heard before. And then all of a sudden I just go, wait a minute. There's no way. There's no way. And it was straight up that. I don't remember which one it was specifically. There was only like 3 of them on the CD. That was like one about Fiona singing about her in a castle, and one about something like a freak flag or something, and the other one was, there was one more. I think there was one more, and I can't remember what it was. Anyways, it was one of those two. But I heard it, and I was like, hey, I actually know that song, and I know what it's from, too. And lo and behold, we ended up having that musical at our school for the theater class, because she was helping the theater teacher at the time. So I knew that ahead of, like a little bit ahead of time while they were trying to plan what play it was going to be. I ended up figuring out it was going to be that, just because I happened to listen to special features that I never thought would come in handy. So that's interesting. Other ones I remember like looking at when I was younger was like some interesting ones was like the movie Cars had deleted scenes. Like there were some good deleted scenes for Cars. Like I liked them. I kind of liked how they went. What's another one? George of the Jungle had like a reality show game that I played. Oh, Madagascar had like a puzzle, and I didn't have internet at the time, so I actually had to figure it out myself. But Madagascar had like a puzzle game you could play with, like it was based around the penguins, like a secret code operation kind of thing, and I forgot what it unlocked. But I found that, and it was so interesting because you actually had to press in the right code for it. I really like that. I can't think of any more, but if I do, I'll say them. Older discs, like not even Blu-ray, like this is just older discs that just had stuff on them, and I really like that. I remember it had like I remember one of the things was like the music video for I Like to Move It, but like Madagascar edition with lemurs and stuff, which I thought was the original song because I was just young and didn't have access to like a radio or internet. So I did have Kids Bop though, not because we went to the store and bought Kids Bop, but because McDonald's had this thing where they were giving out Kids Bop CDs for a bit. I remember I had like a green one and a red and blue one. The songs I remember being on it were All Star, which I knew did not come from Kids Bop because obviously Shrek. But Photograph by Nickelback. What else was there on there? Now you can actually search up what songs are on there just by me saying the green one, because you can just look up the McDonald's Kids Bop CD line. But fuck it, I'm looking it up because I did this. I actually found them before when looking on the internet, and they are findable. I'm gonna look them up because this is what I had as music options when I wanted to play music. My mother had a few sleds or CDs specifically we listened to in the car. I don't remember all of them. I just remember Tom Petty was a big one that she had a couple of CDs of, but also a VeggieTales CD for some songs. I think it was like, I don't remember. I think it was specifically like the Jonah movie soundtrack, because I had that movie and I liked that movie. Liked with the ED, because obviously it's for kids, but hold on. Also, I never got that those were biblical stories. I just heard them mention God a couple times and I was like confused. Not in a bad way, but just hold on. Kids Bop McDonald's Run. Okay, let me make sure I put my computer in a good place. Alright, you're going to see me just like light up here in a minute. You probably just saw it there because I'm actively looking through Google trying to find these images. Yeah, they were like 1, 2, 3, 4. I found them. There were specifically 7 of them, I think? No, there were 8. I think I had the first one, and I think I had the fourth one. When I see the song list, I'll immediately know what I had, but hold on. Shit. Okay, hold on. A lot of things are happening. My PC needs an update. Yeah, that's not happening right now, buddy. Uh, Kids Bop CDs. Hold on. Kids Bop McDonald's Wikipedia. I highly doubt, but it might. Oh, McDonald's Wikipedia. Here we go. Okay, I just dropped my controller. It fell off my knee over here, but Kids Bop CDs. What? There's nothing here. Fuck you. Okay, hold on. Now, I know it's on YouTube. Hold on. I'm not gonna... Obviously, I can't play it because of copyright, but hold on. Kids Bop McDonald's. I just spelled McDonald's with an I in between M and C by accident. I don't know why I did that. Okay, I'm gonna mute this. But this says it's albums 1 through 8. Okay. No, there's no way this is them. Okay, I think some of them are just like the original variations of them put on. Okay, Kids Bop McDonald's CD1. Okay, I'm gonna go to eBay because apparently it has those and it'll tell me what I'm looking for. Okay, it's 99 cents. Okay, I had this one. It had Take You There. I don't know some of these original songs, but I do know some of them. Stick With You? All Star, Get This Party Started in Kids Bop World. I remember that one. I do remember that one. I did have one. McDonald's Kids Bop CD 2. Okay, we're gonna go through all 8. I think I had 8. Now thinking about it, but hold on. What is on it? What's on 8? Or what's on 2? Superstar, With Love, Chariot, Since You've Been Gone, Kids Bop World. I think Kids Bop World was on all of them, and I was incredibly... I learned the lyrics of it because of it being on every single one of the discs. I think I did have 3 of them. I might have had 1, 5, and 8. I don't know. McDonald's Kids Bop CD 3. They're only like $2 a piece on eBay. Beautiful Girls, Pondy Replay, Hey There Delilah was on one of them. I didn't know that. Girls Just Want to Have Fun, and Kids Bop World again. Okay, so Kids Bop World's going to be on all of them. Kids Bop McDonald's. Was that 3? It's a 4. 4. Has Life is a Highway, Big Girls Don't Cry, Home, Holiday, and Kids Bop World. Is Holiday the Green Day song Holiday? Because it doesn't say the original artist, I don't think. I think it just says the kids that are singing it. Yeah, it does not say the, I don't know. Hold on. Kids Bop McDonald's 5. Someone should get it like all 8 of them, just Thanos Glove it, or Infinity Gauntlet. Okay, here's 5. Photograph. Okay, this is the one I had. Photograph, Hanging On, Celebration, So Yesterday, and Kids Bop World. This, I did have 5, because I remember I mentioned I had Photograph. By the way, none of these songs were good. None of these songs are good covers. I just remember playing them in my TV that had a VHS player and a DVD player built in, and it was a big-ass heavy TV. I didn't turn it up too loud, because obviously I, was like 6, and I didn't want to be so loud. I also figured out that you could plug in headphones into a TV. But it was weird and awkward. There's people coming outside, like, walking in the hallway, so I might pause on the Kids Bop talk. But, yeah, I just found these, or I just remembered these things existed. I found 6. Here, I'm going to open up all 7 of them, or 8 of them real quick while I'm getting, here. Is no one selling 7 individually? Okay, here's one. Here's a listing for it. Alright, I'm going to close out of all these tabs because it opened up individual tabs every time I click it. it would just pull up a new one for some reason. Alright, I'm getting ready. Well, you got a picture of the back? Alright, we have I Don't Want to Be, Teardrops on My Guitar, Drift Away, SOS, and Kids Bop World was on, is this 8 or is this 6? This is 6. I'm getting attacked in Trove. Hold on. Next is 7. First Time, Bubbly, Funky Town, Chicken Noodle Soup, and Kids Bop World again. And the final one just has Kryptonite. I think that's Kryptonite for 3 Doors Down. Complicated, Sorry, which might be the... Justin Bieber made that song, right? Yeah. Someone's opening up a whole bunch of stuff in Trove. Here, I'll restart. Kryptonite, Complicated, Sorry, We Got the Beat, and Kids Bop World. And that is all 8 of the McDonald's Kids Bop discs that they gave away whenever the hell that was. And I was not actually trying to, like, get them all when I was younger. I just happened to get them. So, yeah. That was my CD collection for a bit. And I only remember having 2 of them. Now that I think about it, it was just the one with Photograph and the one with All-Star, so... I was right, though. I think I said, like, 1 and... No, I think I said 1 and 3. Or did I say 2? I don't know. Whatever I said. That's what I had. How did we even get on that subject? Oh, musicals. We were talking about musicals, and I was like... Now, that did not just set up my entire music taste. Like, I have a playlist with, like, 500 random songs on it that... They're pretty good. Like, some of them, like... every time I hear a new song, I just throw it on there to listen to it. Or a new song I like, I just throw it on there. And old ones I listen to, like I said, probably the ones that my mom had playing in the car that were, like, actual music were on there. Excuse me, I burped. But anyways, just small stuff like that. Yeah. And that's that. Huh. I wish McDonald's did more stuff like that, actually. Like, now. That'd be really interesting. Like, because they did it there with disc, like a disc promotion. I feel like that'd be really interesting and neat to have that. Because they only had, like, 4 songs or 5 songs per, and one of them was just the same every time. Which I feel like was a little bit of a waste, but I guess it was just for marketing. But it was just the same song on the end of every one, or at the end of every one of them. I don't know. And yes, again, for majority of them, just because All-Star was on there, I figured out that they had actual variations to the song, you know, so. Also, those songs weren't very censored, because there wasn't much to censor in some of them. Like, what are you going to censor in All-Star for Kids Bop? So I kind of just was able to sing along to that and still remember all the lyrics. It was just basically a weird-ass cover. Did someone get 2 Gondas? Did I miss that? No, no one got 2 Gondas that I could see, but someone mentioned 2 Gondas in the chat for like 16 mil, which definitely a profit. Sell one of them and you get your 16 mil back, almost doubled. Not almost doubled. You're still like 6K off, but or 6 mil off, but you know what I mean. I think I was using the wrong terms there, but anyways, I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just mining again. By the way, I just want to say this now so I don't get stabbed. I am not comparing musicals to Kids Bop. It just got my idea of thinking of music. I was like, yeah. So, not comparing those two at all in any way. Please do not shoot me. I know some people are very serious about that kind of stuff, including those friends I mentioned, so. But they know I'm just, they know I'm just messing with them at this point. Hopefully. Leon, if you're lurking in the stream this time, please don't kill me. Really excited for the 25th, though, for the Pinhead voice lines. Like, that's keeping me going. Like, on the hope of playing Dead by Daylight again, because I'm not touching the game until then. I have no reason to. It's like, just waiting for the game to be upgraded. I still want those Nemesis things to be added, or that one Nemesis change to be added. I don't. I know we did actually get some reworks to something, and I'm very curious to see how that works mechanically. Because I don't like reading, I like just figuring it out. Alright, I don't like reading the patch notes specifically, I just like figuring it out through gameplay and what's different. And the only reason I saw the Pinhead things is because for the past like month, or well no, ever since Pinhead came out, I've been opening up each patch notes for the PTB and just typing Control F and seeing what changes with the Cenobite. So, and finally just see Pinhead voice lines or whatever it said, and I was like, but yeah. Speaking of Pinhead voice lines, I ended up making a meme that I'd post on a few. Is it BHVR behavior? Yeah, I think it's it. Anyways, Behavior's Twitter page, I was like, every time they posted a thing about the game in general, I'd post a picture that just said, it had a picture of the original PTB log that said the Pinhead voice lines were removed because they need to be fixed or something, even though I don't know what the actual reason was. And they still haven't technically said. But it said that. I think he said no comment on a stream. I think Matthew Cote said no comment on a stream, so probably something with legal issues, but... Or maybe they were trying to surprise the factual about Bradley. I don't know. As I was saying, though, I took that screenshot of just that little bit of the PTB, and I just put, remember what they took from you, and I'd post that, like, as a joke. I didn't legitimately mean it. I was sad about it, sure, but I mean, like, it was mainly a joke. And I only did it about 3 times, because I noticed when I opened up my Instagram profile, or my Twitter profile every time, and I don't use Twitter a lot, I was just using it to be, like, just meme on them. But, like, the past 3 photos that I had posted on there were all just Pinhead voice line things. I don't know. But, yeah. I don't know. I think I'm ending the stream a little early. No, I'm not. I'm kind of just a little bit bored. I'm thinking I'm going to go listen to music for a bit. And it's pretty late. I've had a long day, but nothing bad. I'm just a little bit tired. So, thank you if you joined in. Thank you if you tuned in. And, yeah. I'll see you next stream.